Hey everybody, Nathan Donnelly here with Northwest Resilience. Having a pretty spectacular day of weather today. It's still below freezing, but the sun's out and it's really nice, and yesterday's blizzard is over, so I thought it'd be a good time for me to do a review of some of my cold weather gear, especially since I wore most of it in the last few days and have had a good refresher on it. Right now, this is a review on the Filson Down Cruiser vest, which I'm wearing right now. I've been really happy with this vest. It is kind of the little brother to the Filson Down Cruiser jacket, which I also like quite a bit, but also has some issues. So I just uploaded a video for that. I would recommend you check that out if you're thinking about that jacket. It probably covers a few points that are included in this vest as well. Might be worth watching even if you're just interested in the vest. But the vest is it's made by Filson, which means it's very top dollar, really good materials, and usually their design is pretty good too. In this case, it is really good design, and I'm happy with it. I am about 210, 220 pounds right now. This is a size medium vest, and I have it on over a light sweater, a quilted work shirt, and a t-shirt. It's a little bit snug on me right now because I've put on some weight due to some injuries, but it still fits. When I bought it, I was probably about 175 pounds, and it fit fine then as well. I am also 6 foot tall, and my arm span is 6'3". I'm kind of broad-shouldered, and it fits me pretty well. I'd probably be better off if I took off one of the layers underneath here, but overall, I'm really happy with it. They are all kind of a two-toned coloration because they use two different fabrics in it. You can see the difference between this, the cover cloth, and this, the shelter cloth, in the jacket. And they are a waxed cotton cloth that works pretty well at shedding wet snow. Just yesterday, I was pulling a neighbor out of a snowdrift with my Jeep and having to like crawl up underneath the front bumper and lay in the snow a bit with this jacket on, which is the exact same fabrics, and I got up, brushed it off, and all of it just fell right off. So the waxed materials in general seem to interact with snow perfectly. They breathe well, but the snow doesn't want to stick to them. So I've been really happy with that. The pocket management on Filson vests, of which I have 4 or 5 of, always seems to be pretty great. They've usually got one chest pocket that's organized into different slots like this one does, and then one larger pocket. This pocket's big enough for my cell phone to fit into. It's a fairly good sized phone. And the other hand warmer pockets on this jacket, which I like better than on the coat, are nice because I can still get my hands in there even when I have gloves on. Maybe not big honking ski gloves or mittens, but for a vest, you know, I'm not going out into a blizzard typically, so I'm not going to be wearing more than a medium weight glove. That works out. Filson also does a good job of putting a little bit of a cleft here at the bottom of the seam of the pocket so things don't fall out like my lens cap. I can put things in there and be pretty well assured that as long as I don't go upside down or sideways, they're going to stay put. So yeah, overall, it's got brass snaps, brass YKK zipper, slides really well. One beef I have with cold weather garments that don't have a big zipper pull, you should be able to easily grab them with a pair of mittens on. This is a brass compass zipper pull that I put on just so I would more easily be able to grab onto that with gloves. So I solved that problem on here. You might want to do something with a piece of parachute cord or something. The snaps work well. Overall, everything works well. You can see the tougher fabric comes up about halfway up the back, and it's got a drop in the back to cover your belt line a little bit. I like that. And it has one interior pocket here and a light slippery nylon lining, which feels comfortable. Overall, I think the jacket, which does cost $295, is not a cheap product at all. The jacket works as advertised, and it does the job it's designed to do. My one and only beef with this jacket is that the down that they used which is ethically sourced from Canada, and these are made in Canada, which I'm totally cool with. The down they used, I wasn't able to find what fill of down it was on their website or on the garment itself, but I did see that it says 75% down and 25% feathers. That's not a great ratio. You want as few feathers as possible, and I don't even think you would get into like a 600 fill down at that ratio, which is at kind of the bottom end of good for down. A jacket or a vest that's in the $300 range should be 800 or 900 fill. So they could have done a little bit better with their down fill. Other than that, that's the only kind of thing I can nitpick about the jacket. I've had this for 3 winters now, and I've been pretty happy with it. Worn it quite a bit, worn it working, keep it in, tossed in my Jeep. It sheds dirt really well. The waxed cotton does a good job with all manner of dirt and stuff. One change I think they have made to, I know they made it to the coat, I think they probably made it to the vest as well, is the wool lined collar here, which some people find too itchy. I like it just fine. They have switched to a merino wool, and also the pockets on these, the hand warmer pockets, which are double thick, are lined with a brushed cotton on the inside. I know in the coat they're now lined with merino, so they may have done that to the vest as well. The vest comes in 4 colors right now. This is otter green that I have on. This is dark tan that the coat also comes in. And then they have 2 dark blues, like a coal blue and a harbor blue, they call them. They're almost black. They're very dark. I like this color. I like both of these colors quite a bit. They're just earth tones, and I'm into them. So, yeah, I don't really think I have anything more to say to it. It's a fairly simple piece. It's designed well. It's been around a long time, and I've had mine for a long time, so I know there's not really any deal breakers to go with it. Put a good zipper pull on it, and you're good to go. So if you have any questions, anything I forgot, just put it down in the comments, and I'm going to be doing a bit more cold weather gear now that winter finally arrived here. Reviews. All my reviews are on gear that I've had and used. As an example, these are a pair of Mikla Guard wool pants, designed and made in Sweden. As far as I can tell, these are the finest wool garment I've ever owned in my life, but I've only had them for a few months and haven't had them in a whole lot of severe cold yet, so I don't feel comfortable with saying I can do a competent review of these pants until I've put them through their paces. So if you see me doing a review, it's something that I've put through its paces. I worked in the outdoor industry for years, testing for outdoor research and Helly Hansen and others. I was an alpine mountaineer, and I'm a survival skills instructor. I've been an outdoor professional my entire life. I know the importance of gear, and I know that cold weather gear is not just outdoor equipment, it's survival equipment. It needs to be held to a really high standard and work as advertised. So check out my channel, subscribe if you like, and I'm going to be doing, I've already got a number of reviews or of videos on the pandemic and survival skills and all that, and I'm going to be adding more and more to that soon. So next I'll be doing a hat review on this Filson hat with the shearling ear flaps on it, and it's the second one of these hats I've owned. I love it. It's a good hat. So yeah, hope you all had good holidays, and be useful.